All right. Hello and good day. My name is Chris Palmer with chrispalmer.org, soon to be grayhatseo.com. But with that being said, the reason I am here today is I wanted to create a brief video before the holiday comes up. And this video is going to address link building SEO. More importantly, I really want to showcase the differences between backlinks and referring domains. What's good, what's bad, what's ugly, I guess, like what you should be going for, what you should be looking at. And this comes up because I talked to a client, a friend this morning. He has a coffee company. He has multiples, but he's firing up a new one. He went and got some links. He's like, hey, Chris, I found a new vendor. Check these links out. And the first thing I saw was a bunch of the same URLs. I said, how many links did you get? He's like, oh, I think I got 200. And I was like, no, I think you got more like 50. So with that being said, I want to showcase the difference, and you may already know the answer here, but I want to showcase the difference between a referring domain and a backlink, how they're counted, and hopefully some tips that you can walk away with. So with that being said, I don't want to waste too much time here. We'll go ahead and get into that briefly, and I will hit the road for the holiday. All right. Also, if you're seeing this stream, be on the lookout. I have a series coming up. It's a Google Business Profile Optimization training. It'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. I think there's 13 or 14 videos in a series. It'll be my first series that I showcase. I hope that you enjoy it. With that being said, all right, here's my friend's one of his sites. But here, let me take you over here. All right, I was just doing my little piece here. But here, let's take a look at this list, all right? So here's a list that a friend sent me, all right? And he said, hey, I got a bunch of these links. Take a look at them. Now, we're not here to point out quality. Quality is subjective, but I will point out a few things about quality. Again, I don't know if he's just testing things out or what. But here, let's take a look at this. Let me see if I can go back a few links here. All right, here, here's what I'll do. Here's my buddy, and he already knows I'm showing this, so don't worry about it. All right, here, we'll get rid of some of these. Here, keep these. Oh, I don't know what these are. Uh-oh, maybe I've shown too much. We'll be okay. Don't you worry. Here, grab this, Control C, bring it over here, Control V. Bear with me. I wasn't quite ready. I just knew I wanted to make a video. I'm like, you know what? I want to put out a video before I put out my series. And I was thinking to myself, man, this is a great idea. Let's talk about this referring domain issue. Because if this guy's having this issue or these ideas, maybe someone else is. So I want to keep, I don't know why those are there. Let's keep the anchor text. All right. Do follow, no follow. That's fine. I might have to clean this video up some, but that's okay. All right. So here, we'll put these over here like this. And again, it's not that we built these. A friend of mine asked me to take a look. All right. So in any case, I guess I better start over due to the cut that I'll have to do on this, because I didn't realize there was details there, pertinent details. So with that being said, my name is Chris Palmer with chrispalmer.org. In today's link building SEO video, what I need to share with you are the differences between referring domains and backlinks. This video comes about primarily because a friend of mine, he has numerous sites, he likes to try vendors out, and he wanted me to take a look at his links. And he said, Chris, I bought a boatload of links. I want you to take a look. Tell me what the quality is. What do you think? Here's the cost. Here's what I paid. Here's the actual links. Tell me what you think. So what I want to showcase to you or share with you are the primary differences, things to look out for, and the difference between referring and a backlink. On top of that, I also want to point out some key pieces of information when you're building bulk links or at least testing. And I think we should address this first. If you have decided to go ahead and start link building with a new vendor, or perhaps you want to test vendors, you're testing out link strength, testing out quality, do not, and I repeat, do not, regardless of who it is. I don't, even if it's your best friend, I do not recommend testing out link services on your primary money site. On top of this, I definitely do not recommend that you build backlinks to your homepage when testing out link vendors as well. In this particular case, this particular gentleman did build these links to the homepage. Luckily, we are probably able to put the kibosh to it, but I want to address those two issues first. Don't build to the homepage when you're testing out. On top of that, don't even build it to the site you're actually working on or want to work on. Now, let's get back to the point at hand. Backlinks, referring domains. When we take a look down this list, we can see here, and he was pretty happy, like, wow, look at all these links that I have. All right. Now, if you're a seasoned SEO, when you take a look at this, you can clearly see that pretty much over and over again, like I'll point these out, this is actually the same site. All right. When you take a look at this, you can see that it's ZEROTH. All right. Whatever site that is, I have no idea. But when I look at this, what I clearly see right off the bat is different posts, different backlinks, same referring domain. And that is the primary difference between a referring domain and a backlink. You see, when I go to this page here, right, it's same website / the last bar 136, Mary Lou, whatever. This is an individual page. This is an individual page. This is an individual page. But if you come up here and you take away all of this, here, I'll point this out. Bear with me here. Tools, edit. What do I want to do? Oh, make this bigger. All right. See this? If this here only said this, all right, let's just pretend this dot isn't here. All right. This would be the main domain, right? If this was like, say, a .com instead of something funny, this is the root domain. This is the referring domain, right? So if you only got one link from this page here going to whatever page you're pointing to, that counts as one referring domain. As you build on other pages and point it in, these are individual backlinks. The value, the credit, the maximum credit or maximum value comes from the referring domain, all right? Not individual backlinks. You with me? Do you understand? I hope that you understand the difference now between a referring domain and a backlink. Backlink is one link on multiple pages and it counts as one referring domain. If I build a bunch of backlinks, that's not more referring domains. It's still just one. I just have a bunch of backlinks. There's no more credit that is passed. Furthermore, let's dive a little bit deeper into this, and now we'll tread into intermediate type concepts here. All right. Bear with me. I'll teach you a little bit more. All right. So let's talk about this referring domain and backlink situation. Now, again, if I have said page, all right, and this is the page that I want to rank. Let's just say that this is page I want to rank. All right. So we could say that this is page that I want to rank. And then somewhere else on my website, I probably have yet another page. Page 2 I want to rank, right? You with me so far? Page 2 that I want to rank. 2 separate pages on my website. Now, just to readdress in visual form, because I'm a visual thinker, visuals are what helps me. If I have this site over here, all right, let's just say it's, I don't know, www.backlinkguy, right, .com. If I go on to backlinkguy.com, and let's just say, for instance, we have another page, and here's the page, right? So this is backlinkguy.com / page 1, okay, / Now, if I get a link from here to here, that page that I want to rank, but also I get a link from here to here, this counts as 2 backlinks, but 1 referring domain. Now, you're probably thinking, but Chris, I thought you said that getting multiple from the same site can't be effective. Yes, but here's the intermediate caveat to that. And the caveat is quite simple. If I get a link on the same page or from the same site, but it's pointing to numerous pages, That's how you can maximize the power of a backlink. However, unfortunately, there's something called PageRank. All right. And I know that there's been a lot of iterations over time, but at the end of the day, there is still PageRank. When we're talking about PageRank, let's just say, for instance, hypothetically, that if this page started with 100, the problem is when I link from here to here, let's just say it goes down now to 99. Then when I link from here to here, it now goes to 98. Now, that's not the equation, and that's not exactly how it works, but each time it links out from that actual site, it's losing PageRank. It's losing power. Why? It's pushing it out. So that's not to take into account the rest of the website that's also linking out from pages multiple times. And when you have sites like this doing this type of thing, I can only imagine how many outbound links there are. Probably a slew of them. And what that does is it diminishes the overall page rank, or the power, DR, DA, whatever you want to call it. It diminishes the power that each link wields, right? So when we're looking at this example here, I can maximize my power by building to two separate pages. If I were to build two of these to this page, right, from the same page to the same page, the only way to maximize power in that regard is by building out different anchor text. If I were to send two links from the same page to the same page, I could build two separate anchor texts and then get credit. Again, this is intermediate type stuff. At the end of the day, all we want is unique referring domains containing either brand, naked, or primary key term or key term variations. That's what we're after. All right. So now we've talked about the differences between backlinks and referring domains. We've talked about how to maximize backlink power and also how to maximize backlink power from the same page to same page using a variation of anchor text. Now what I want to address is I want to address the anchor text issue, all right, that I saw with these particular links. Excuse me one second. Now, when we take a look at these particular sites, what we see, I don't have any tissue on my face, right? Okay. What I'm noticing here, all right, is that we are utilizing, or this particular builder is utilizing the same site numerous times, right? When we come up here, we can see there's probably, like, yes, this is going to count as multiple backlinks, but it's still all the same domain. Look at this. This is all the same domain. And then look what they did. Look at this. This is the anchor text column. Here is the anchor text. They're varying anchor text from the same site, different pages, and pointing them all to the same page. If you think about our example just previously, he's not sending it to different pages, and he's not varying, and they're not varying anchor text going to the same page. They're sending fresh links on fresh pages, varying anchor text to the same site from the same site. No, this is considered spam. You know, like maybe one or two from the site, but to build all of these different subdomains on subpages too, using all the pretty much the same anchor text, you're going to get dinged. All right. This is the main point that I really wanted to address, was the difference between a referring domain and a backlink. On top of that, I wanted to give you some other advanced strategies. This was going to be a relatively short video just because, again, my friend James, he brought this to my attention. I was like, oh my gosh, you know, this is just one link. You only want one link. All this anchor text pointing in is not a good look. This is horrendous. On top of that, when we come in here, all right, and let's just say we went to this page here. All right, we're going to utilize a barometer, a way to measure score. We'll use Ahrefs. All right. So Ahrefs.com actually has a complimentary backlink checker. All right. Now, I'm not saying that this is the end all be all or what to always use, but it's free and it gives us a good overlook or an overview. All right. With that being said, I will take the domain. This is one that's on the list, and we're going to go ahead and take a look at this. All right. Now, I can see that this is a 4.5 rating. There are no linking domains. This is often the case, no linking domains or backlinks on these particular types of internal pages. It probably doesn't have any links pointing to it, right? Because it's a fresh post. But not to have any domain rating at all, this is an indication that the actual site doesn't really have many referring domains pointing to it. Let's dig a little bit deeper. All right. So now we've identified the overall authority of the site really isn't that strong. It's not uncommon that the new page won't have links pointing to it unless you're buying like a niche edit or an existing page, right? I see this all the time. But I still want to be able to get some type of power to pass to me. All right. Now, what I also want to point out is this next piece, and then we'll end this. All right. The next piece that I want to point out to you is you want to take a look. If you don't have access to a tool, you can look visually. And what we're looking for is, well, how many roundabout are there external links on the page? Because let's just say, for instance, that we find a link. Let's just find one together. This one's obviously no good. Let's go up to the top and see if there's anything. Let's go to this site here. All right. We'll pull them into our little tool here. Again, this is a complementary tool. I really like SEMrush, but SEMrush weights their links in 3 parts. One of those parts weights traffic. Traffic has nothing to do with PageRank. So when I'm trying to get an idea of the site's power, I'm not weighting traffic. With that being said, we have a score here, DR30, 10,000 linking domains, 231,000 backlinks. These two numbers really outline exactly what I'm talking about when speaking about referring domains and backlinks. They only have 10,000 referring domains, but those 10,000 are sending 200,000 backlinks. Horrific, right? Like if anything, maybe you would have 20,000 backlinks, but to have 10x, actually more than 10x, my mistake. In any case, let's take a look at this site together. All right. And what we're going to go and take a look at here is we're going to just get a roundabout, because again, you might not have access to tools to be able to pull the site into a tool and take a look at how many external links there are. So what you can do is you can get to the site. I don't like this site already. There's no header menu. There's no cross-linking in the footer. No header foot cross-linking. There's no sidebar cross-linking. There's no way to pass power. So if there was a page that had a bunch of power on it, how's it getting to my post? Because remember, he didn't get a home page. He has an internal page. So poor internal linking. There's none. It's vacant, right? How is my page getting power? I don't see anything here. Unless this is it, which I know it's not. This is not what you want to see, my friends, right? It's horrific internal linking. It's not passing any power. On top of that, I can't see external links. But what I can assume is that they are offering as many pages as there are. Each page will have 1 or 2 external links on it. And a lot of pages are linking out 2 or 3 times, pointing to the same site. This is out of here. This is not what we want to see, friends. All right. So with that being said, I'll see if you have any brief questions. I know this was a simple, very simple video. Merry Christmas to you. Hello. Terry says hello, hello. And if I created content for an example blog to rank in a specific country, does it mean that it's going to rank mostly in that region? Keyword topic is ranking in another region. If you have a website and it's hosted inside of a specific country, or if the TLD is from a specific country, oftentimes it will rank in that country. On top of that, if I'm building links from around the globe, Google does not see barriers, neither should you. But with that said, oftentimes if I'm building in backlinks from other countries, I can also pick up some type of other traffic from around the globe. Like I might rank, page 10 in some foreign land, right? But it's usually because of the backlinks. All right. So backlinks, TLD, where the site's hosted, and the verbiage, right? The way the words are written on the page or the language that they're in, that can also determine where it shows up. But the big factors are TLD and also where the site's hosted. All right. Scoop of local SEO, need your honest advice. All right, go ahead. I got a few minutes here, but I really have to run. Do you use Quora? I used it, but lately it's been considered just ordering reports from Terry. I do use it. We're going to offer reports ourselves. I think it's a great idea, usually when we're inside of a jam. All right. And then if you have something, get it on the table quick because I am out of here. I'm late. It's Monday. What I was doing is I created like a little mini training, right? So what I did is I was setting up, not this. If I go in here and I go to hide 3, see, so I have video 1, 2, 3, like an intro, photos. This is a Google Business Profile Optimization training. Then I have like everything together. So what I was doing is I was making these into Google Business Profile Series 1, Series 2, Series 3. I titled them all inside of here, like duplicated them, titled them, made the thumbnails, made the descriptions, and then I'm going to post the series. All right. So that's what I was doing. And then I was like, let's make a live video. I'm just dogging it, waiting for this guy. Since you don't have any questions, I'm gonna jump out of here. Scope of local SEO, need your honest advice. Please get it on the table now while you have a shot, my friend. Because I gotta run. All right. With the inclusion of AI on all the search engine and with people not needing to go further the first screen, how would SEO would compensate for the individual users? With the inclusion of AI, well, I mean, depending on how much deeper they need to go, like if it's a local business, local service business, I think that AI is going to play a large part. Also, on top of that, depending on what it is that you're offering, service or product, there may need to be more information or at least third-party information, such as reviews or videos or audio or images. Who knows? You're going to need other information from around the web. So I think moving forward, the way to compensate is by having a much better approach overall to digital marketing, right? Like, what's your social like? Are you doing video? Are you doing any type of image SEO? Are you doing advertising? Are you doing paid ads? Are you doing Facebook ads? Like, what's your overall approach? Because you cannot just rely on SEO only. All right. So, but I wouldn't overlook it either. Hey, Chris, sorry I didn't get back with you on GBP. I think I'll let you look at it first. John Clay, South Carolina Services. John Clay, South Charlotte. John Clay, South Charlotte Service. All right, so I'll take a look at this quick, and then we'll hit the road. All right, so John Clay, South Charlotte Services. This is Diet, by the way. I don't see you. Maybe I didn't type it in right. I'm ranking in GBP areas. I think my money would be better spent you looking on my site. Oh, you're already ranking. Okay. Well, looking at my site when you have time, well, either book a time or get in here with me, and we can do that together. All right. But if that's it, I'm out of here. Hopefully this helps you out or answers the question referring domains and backlinks. If you have any questions, ask in the section below. And that's it. Quick, simple, fast. I'll see you in the next video. I just wanted to say happy holidays. Hope your coming year's blessed. Just South Charlotte Services. Okay. Here. South Charlotte Services. I need to work on this Charlotte spelling, huh? South Charlotte. All right. Let's see what you got going on. Is this you? Oh, yeah. Home improvement. Well, um, I think I would pick a very large broad match key term for your name because you're for your homepage. I mean, if it's home a, I don't know what is it called, AVAC or ACAV or something like that, like home entertainment systems. Like, what's the big broad key term when talking about home entertainment systems? Like your home entertainment service specialist of Charlotte. I really want to tie South Charlotte services to a term because my name isn't really like, what's the big encompassing key term? I would figure that out and I would marry that on the homepage. Then when we start talking about these things, let's take a look here and see what you got. TV, yep. You got that right. Residential. Yeah, see, I don't know if TV mounting, residential TV mounting, commercial TV mounting. Yeah, like see stuff like that, like Charlotte NC. Let me see if I get this right. Charlotte NC. Like TV mounting. We're just gonna look at this one. TV mounting. Residential TV mounting. And then you have commercial TV mounting. See, if I take a look at these, and this is just going to be one, we probably need to meet up or get me at a time when I'm not in a rush. But just looking at TV mounting Charlotte, I scroll down and like, I think you got the map, right? Yeah, you do. TV, Charlotte custom, TaskRabbit. There you are here. It's showing your homepage because it's not sure what to show. Task, us, Yelp. We come into this one. This guy again showing the homepage. Charlotte, yep, there's us again. TaskRabbit moves down and Yelp's there. Then for commercial, so same players, same SERP, same pages. We come into here. We moved up. These guys are still here. TV mount, different page on this site now. Yelp's still here. And then TV mount, residential TV mount, and commercial TV mount is really just one page targeting a city. And we talk about the features. In Google's eyes, being commercial or residential TV mounting is really just a feature to TV mounting. So I create my TV mount page. I talk about the subservices. We do it for residential, commercial, whatever you want. Dorm room, whatever you want, whatever has traffic. On top of that, then I would just make my individual location pages as long as they don't compete. And I would look up locations the same way I just did this. As opposed to Charlotte, well, what other locations do I do? Does the same results rank in Charlotte as they do the other ones? Take a look. I would go service by service, location by location, just like that, to create a list of the actual service pages that we need, and then the actual location pages we should put up. It looks like you just made a service and a location page for everything you did. So that's what I would do. Oftentimes when you see this, if you have an individual page and Google showing your homepage, not only for you, but also competition, clear indicator that I probably just needed that page, So with that said, yeah, you could get with me, or, you seem to get on with me when I go live. Ask me when I'm not in a rush. I got to go. I should have been gone already. But it's been a pleasure. Thank you so much for your time. I'll see you all. Be on the lookout for my series, and I'll be back right after Christmas. Thank you so much. It's been a pleasure. Merry Christmas. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you, guys and gals. Bye-bye.